Ethan.
I'll send out email.
Please be seated. We'd like to welcome each of you here today. On behalf of Alex and Lisa, I'd like to thank you for your attendance. We have friends and family here from nearby and from a ways away, some from Idaho, Nevada, Northern California, and even a group right here next door at the Fountain Valley Library. We're so happy you all made the commute and glad that you're here today. I know that Lisa and Alex are good people, and they will have a happy, happy life together. We are here today for a sacred ceremony and for a very happy occasion. Alisa, you look beautiful. And Alex, you look very handsome. What a pleasure to sit here and see them come down this aisle as they prepare for this wonderful day. This is a couple that love each other. They love their families. I'd like to take just a moment to tell you a little bit about them if I may. Alex was born in Long Beach, grew up in Garden Grove and Fountain Valley. He likes to read, play squash, even do some paintballing on occasion. He likes putting things together, figuring out how things work. Alisa said he's very inquisitive and likes to know how the world fits together and how we can help make it better perhaps. Alex works as an environmental consultant. These two met each other in high school English class their freshman year. So they've been spending time together for a good long time. They enjoy going to Disneyland together. They enjoy just walking and talking and spending time together. They also like going to museums. My wife Karen and I had the privilege of going to the Getty Museum with them a number of years ago up in Malibu and enjoyed that occasion and got to see their appreciation for art and some of the finer things in life. They also enjoy watching America's Funniest Home Videos. But they have no desire for this video to be on that show. So we hope that all goes well today, so we expect all of us to be on our best behavior so they won't have to see this on TV one day. They told me that during the last 4 years, not a day has gone by that they have not spoken to one another. And that's a wonderful thing. They said that has been the highlight of their day. Alex says he cannot imagine a single day going by that he's not with Alisa or speaking to her, spending time with her, and just reviewing his life with her. He says he's excited to get to experience all of his life with her and excited to have a family. Alex also said something very nice. He said he gets lost just when he looks in Lisa's eyes. And I thought that was nice and appropriate. Alisa says that Alex is certainly her best friend. And she says ever since they started dating, it was so natural to be around him. And she says he is the one she wants to review her day with, talk about what's happened, review his day, and just spend time together. In visiting with them, they both stated that they feel that they're quite independent, but yet they're quite dependent upon one another. And they feel very connected together and feel like they're much better together than they are when they're apart. And that's a great synergy which will continue in years to come. So Lisa and Alex, you've come together today in the presence of God and these witnesses to participate in one of the most sacred ordinances of all mankind, to be united in holy matrimony. I pray that the Spirit of the Lord might be here today in abundance to bear testimony to both of you and to all present of the sacredness of the marriage covenant of which you're about to enter into today. Indeed, marriage is an honorable estate. It's instituted by God for the benefit of men and women here upon this earth. The Lord tells us that the man is nothing without the woman, and the woman is nothing without the man. Marriage is truly ordained of God, and the covenants made here today are sacred. What God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. Today they'll be married of their own free will, in front of God, angels, and witnesses here today. This will be vowed in the state of California and before God. This is for the period of their mortal lives. Their outcome from this should be a strong and a vibrant marriage. I'd like to read you a brief quote by Wilford Peterson about marriage that seems applicable. It says, "A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It will always remember to say, 'I love you,' at least once every day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together, facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family and those around them. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating great gratitude in many, many ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is also in finding room for the things of the Spirit to let God into their life. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right partner, but most importantly, it is being the right partner. I would counsel both of you to include the Lord in your marriage. We often hear the adage that says the family that prays together stays together. And I would counsel you that this is true. I encourage you to hold family prayer each and every day together. Rely on your Heavenly Father to give you help in directing your life and your marriage and the rearing of your children. And certainly the Lord will never fail you. I counsel you to continue your courtship. Be considerate of each other. Be loving and kind. Remember special days such as July 28th. Always remember July 28th, Alex. We talked earlier, and I asked Alex what the most important days in his life would be, and he was very good. He said, wedding day, Alisa's birthday, the date of the birth of our children, and of course he'll be celebrating her on that day because she did all the work, and the children will certainly be taken care of. Be assured that there'll be times when you'll have a few differences and disputes. Make sure you address the problem, but never attack your companion. With an unwavering commitment towards each other, you can resolve any challenge that comes your way and use these milestones to make your marriage stronger and even better. I would encourage you to make a list of the things you like about each other. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. Make a list and review it often, add to it as new things come along, and make that part of your personal itinerary to review those things about why you fell in love and how much you love each other. You enter into this union today of your own free will and choice, and really out of the love that you do have for one another. If you consider the meaning of the word love, think about the words of the Apostle Paul, where he said, "Love suffereth long, and is kind, and love envieth not. Love seeketh not her own, is not puffed up, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, and beareth all things. Love never faileth." I believe that Alex and Lisa have a tremendous love for one another. On behalf of them, they would like to thank all for helping to make this day so perfect. Many have worked hard to make this day happen. I had an occasion to drop by the Lopez house late last night. I was asked to drop something off. It was after midnight, and Karen was still up working and planning, preparing, and many others, and probably for a lot longer than that. Alex and Lisa did not want to say a whole lot publicly today, but they were very much excited to participate in the I do part of the ceremony. So I think we'll get right to that. Are the both of you ready? Good. Alex and Lisa, will you please take each other by the right hand? Alex Lee Padilla and Alisa Marie Lopez, you have taken one another by the right hand in the token of the covenants you will now enter into in the presence of God and these witnesses. Alex Padilla, do you take Alisa Lopez as your lawfully wedded wife, and do you of your own free will and choice covenant as her companion and lawfully wedded husband, that you will cleave unto her and none else, that you will observe all the laws, covenants, and obligations pertaining to the holy state of matrimony, and that you will love, honor, and cherish her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Alisa Lopez, do you take Alex Padilla as your lawfully wedded husband, and do you of your own free will and choice covenant as his companion and lawfully wedded wife, that you will cleave unto him and none else, that you will observe all the laws, covenants, and obligations pertaining to the holy state of matrimony, and that you will love, honor, and cherish him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
By virtue of the legal authority vested in me as an elder of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I pronounce you, Alex Lee Padilla and Alisa Marie Lopez, husband and wife, legally and lawfully wedded for the period of your mortal lives. May God bless your union, enjoying your posterity and a long life of happiness together, and may he enable you to keep sacred the covenant you have made this day. These blessings I invoke upon you in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. You may now kiss each other as husband and wife. I think you did that so well. We all enjoyed it so much. Why don't you do it one more time? ladies stand over next to Lisa. Don't let anyone ever stand between the two of you ever again. Okay? Mike, I believe you have some rings. That well. As they wear these rings together, the ring is it's a signal to all the world that they belong to one another and they've committed to one another. As you look at the ring, there's no end to it, as should their love be, with no end, and a great life of happiness together. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present you Mr. and Mrs. Alex Wedding.
There we go. I can't take it more. I'm going to miss
Alisa, way back.
I didn't even know they were going. They didn't say 1, 2, 3 or nothing.
Yeah, girl, duck. You see that? All right. You. Wow. That was a rocket. Did you ever toss in the thing?
Like, you know, it's fine. You can eat it, barbecue, fine. But
see all your work.
Why not one?
I just see it test out the
Looks like there's a line though.
She's scared of her.
Yeah, right.
She's like, are you gonna go with me? And I'm like,